Well, good evening and happy Monday, everyone. We're just so excited and delighted that you are here. My name is Sharon Rankin, and I'm zooming in from Nashville, Tennessee. And I've loved here it already this evening, seeing so many of you coming in and where you're zooming in from. And we're in I think most of the countries in what's called the frozen tundra. So we're going to make it hot and warm in our Mission Possible team call tonight. Your choice. And I have to say, we recognize that most of you, many of you do this in a spare time, part-time situation. So your choice to be here says so very, very much in your mission of inspiring healthy living. That is what we're doing. The greater mission of the Juice Plus team is of the Juice Plus family is inspiring healthy living around the world, and we are doing that in such a beautiful way. And so your presence here says a lot. And each week when we come together, our purpose is to keep our mind and our heart, our spirit on the mission of inspiring healthy living, because we know it makes a difference in people's lives. The Mission Possible team, of which you are a part of, our mission is that we are a growing team of inspired individuals, agents, ambassadors for change, dedicated to creating healthier lives for families today and in the future. And I'm so deeply grateful that I get to do this life in this business with each of you. I can't even imagine a life without my Juice Plus family, for sure. So tonight, I am so excited. Nancy said it's going to be a great call, and I agree. February is Heart Month. We celebrated Valentine's yesterday, and we are excited to share what we're calling the stories from the heart. And this is from our own Mission Possible team. I love it when we get to hear from our own team and how our mission of inspiring healthy living, as we shine the light for health and hope, is making a difference, and it's impacting people's lives. I hope we never get tired of hearing people say thank you for the way you made a difference in my life. So tonight, my prayer, and I have prayed on this, and my hope is that you will hear stories, that we will each hear a story that will remind us, inspire us, what a blessing and what a gift we have with the Juice Plus product and the Juice Plus mission. So we're going to share some stories, and we're going to get kicked off straight off the bat. I'm going to introduce to you, and what I love about this too is each sponsor is going to introduce the person who's sharing. So we'll get to see really and acknowledge what our sponsors are doing. So I'm going to ask Tiffany Smith to come in and kick us off. Miss Tiffany, I'm delighted that you can introduce your sister.
Me too. So I'd like to introduce my sister, Ashley, and I am so thankful that she said yes to this mission. It's been a lot of fun being able to walk alongside of her as we inspire healthy others to change.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I live in Oklahoma with my husband and my two boys. Bryson is 4 and Cooper is 6 months. And I've been with the company almost 2 years. Next month, at the end of the month, will be 2 years. And I am also a therapist, a substance abuse therapist. I work from home. I do all of my substance abuse counseling over Zoom. So I'm on Zoom all the time. And many of you know that I love this product, right? And I wholeheartedly believe that I would not have Cooper, my youngest son, if I didn't have this product. I honestly believe that, we only have him and got pregnant with him because of this. And so, but besides that, I really love the business. And like I said, I've only been in it for 2 years. But this business has really changed for me lately. My paycheck has gotten better recently. I've been working the business a little bit more. And because of that, I was able to cut back a few hours, not a lot, but a few hours from my counseling job. And we were able to bring my oldest son, Bryson, home from full-time daycare. And he now only goes to a home daycare 2 days a week. And the other 3 days, he gets to be home with me and Cooper. And now my husband's schedule is kind of changing too. And so We've designated Thursdays as our adventure days, and we get to go do something fun every week on Thursday. And we joined a MOPS group, and so now we get to hang out with other moms that have kids his age, and I'm making some friends and, connecting with other people. And it would not be possible if I didn't have this second income. I would still have to be, busting my butt, paying for his daycare and all of that. And so, this business doesn't have to be, 6 figures a year to make a difference. It can be just a couple $100 extra a month that help you to, have those little moments that you wouldn't have otherwise had. So I'm very thankful for this business and this product.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Ashley.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your heart. So next we will move over to Beth Lamers.
Hi, everybody. I'm Beth Lammers, a National Marketing Director living in Missouri. And I just want to think about Joan Wilkerson, my wonderful team member and dear friend. When I look back, when I think of her 10 years ago, when I first met her, and compared to who she was then, and kind of a skeptical, kind of a little intimidating to me, to who she is now, the beautiful, kind, loving, warm person. I just get joyful feelings all over. I'm so delighted that she said yes, and that she's been through this beautiful journey with me and with our team, Juice Plus Community. So Joan, take it away. Glad to hear, can't wait to hear your story.
Okay, can you hear me? Well, thank you, Beth. That was really a nice introduction, and thanks for letting me share my story. So my journey with the Juice Plus Company has really been an amazing personal growth transformation. The catalyst for the change was my very first Juice Plus event that I attended. It was a Branson boot camp, and I arrived with a ton of personal baggage. I was cynical, negative, skeptical, unhappy. I had absolutely no expectations of getting anything out of this weekend-long meeting. My self-worth was at an all-time low. I didn't really even know what the boot camp was. I just compared it to some other conferences I had been to, and assumed it would be the same, a bunch of unhappy people sitting around complaining about changes that were being made or things that expectations that were set too high and we would never make. And boy, was I really surprised, because what I found was this group of amazing, positive, uplifting, sincere, spiritual people who cared. It just amazed me that they were actually there by choice, that it wasn't something that they were forced to go to. And they spoke from the heart with such kindness and compassion. And I learned that the Juice Plus Company was really not about being competitive with one another. It was about lifting each other up. There was enough success to go around. My success did not come at the expense of your success. This was all really new to me. At this gathering, I also heard that I deserved to be happy. And that seems like such a small thing, but I literally had never heard that before. So my cynical, suspicious mind was having a real hard time comprehending this group. But there was a small part of me that really started to hope. I listened to the amazing people that had accomplished amazing things with the Juice Plus Company. The positive energy was contagious, and I knew I wanted to be around this group for the rest of my life. And since embracing this Juice Plus community, I've led my life with gratitude and love. My marriage is better. I have strengthened my relationship with God. The community has really healed me, and every day is a gift. I'm living my life with passion and purpose, and I look forward to every day.
Wow.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Joan. Thank you so much.
Thanks for letting me talk.
Oh, what a pleasure, right from the heart. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to pass it over to Paula Fontenelle.
Thank you, Beth. Yes, I'm Paula Fontenelle. I'm a senior sales coordinator in Columbia, Missouri, and I have the privilege of introducing Amy Riddema. Amy became my buddy in this business 10 years ago. She is a sales coordinator, lives in Southwest Michigan with her husband and 4 children. She's a super busy gal. What I love about Amy, she's just this beautiful balance of grace and truth and fun, and definitely makes my life better, and just love being on this mission with her. So Amy, would you share your story?
You, friend. That was beautiful. Like Paula said, my name is Amy Ridema, and yeah, I've been a part of this family for a little over 10 years. And my husband and I, we've been married 15 years. We have 4 kids, from 2 to 11. And most of our marriage, we have been in full-time ministry. And so basically what that equals to is we don't make a lot of money. We never have, and that's okay. But what that's done is distinguishing between wants and needs has become super important to us. It's something that we just have to look at. Is this a want or is this a need? And so when Paula first, I just met her and she first told me about Juice Plus, honestly, I thought it was going to be a want that we just didn't have money for. And so I kind of just put it off to the side, but she didn't, I would almost say didn't leave me alone about it. She just kept inviting and inviting me to things. And I kept thinking, this is just something that I can't afford. I'm sure it's great, but I can't afford it. But it's because I didn't really understand it. And so reluctantly, I went to an event. It was actually, she showed the Dr. Sears primetime health video, and something just clicked. I learned the importance of fruits and vegetables, and I saw that our family was not getting what we needed. And so I quickly saw that this was actually a need for me and my family. And, I was thinking about areas that I was spending money on. And I thought of, I want fun makeup, and I have friends that sell it, and, that's easy to get, but I could do without it. Or I wanted fun kitchen tools, again, easy to get, but I could live without it. But I need more fruits and vegetables in my body every day. And I wasn't getting that, and my family wasn't getting that. And so this was going to be an easy way to get it. And so I became a customer and a partner at the same time because it just made sense. And, if you think about it, there's wants in our life, and those take a back seat when finances are tight, right? They even will get cut out if need be. But our needs, they have to be addressed and even sacrificed for sometimes. And Juice Plus really is a need for our family. So when things in our budget, they need to be shuffled around or even eliminated, Juice Plus doesn't get touched. It is a non-negotiable for us. And I think that speaks to the quality of the product, the quality of the company, because that's a big deal for us to say we're not going to touch this. So, we're going to look at other things. And so I am super thankful to be a part of this family that helps so many people get what they need, which is more fruits and vegetables in their diet. It's someone to care about their well-being and treat them like a human being that has value, and someone to walk with them on their health journey. I absolutely love getting to be a part of this. So thank you.
Thank you, Amy, so much for sharing that. So good. And we are turning it over now to Deanne Broderson.
No, Loretta, we're turning it to Loretta.
I'm so sorry, Loretta Brown. Yes, Loretta.
Loretta Brown. It's okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Loretta Brown from St. Louis. I'm a QSC. And tonight I would like to introduce Patricia Johnson. She is one of my team members who has been with the Juice Plus company as a partner since September 2019. Patricia, would you like to share your story, please?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share my Juice Plus story with each of you this evening. Again, I'm Pat Johnson. I am in St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a qualifying sales coordinator. I've been a partner for about 1.5 years. I was introduced to Juice Plus over 20 years ago when I was an algebra teacher and I was surrounded by children constantly being susceptible to colds and viruses. Well, Juice Plus did improve my immune system, but like many of us who've been guilty of starting and stopping something after you feel better, I stopped my Juice Plus. Now, let's fast forward to about July 2009. This would be about 12 years ago. And this is when I was caring for my mom while she was in hospice fighting pancreatic cancer. Also during this time, I had just started a new role as assistant superintendent of an urban school district. This was a district that had been taken over by the state, and I was brought in with a team of new district leaders. So you can imagine what kind of environment that was. I had just stepped into an us and them situation. So it was very, very stressful. It was time consuming. I was working long hours, not getting proper sleep. I had no energy and didn't have time to eat. And then my mother passed in September 09. And by the end of the next month, October 09, I had lost my mother, my stepfather, and my mother-in-law. My mind and body they were not in a good place. I needed to do something to take care of me, mind, body, and spirit. So I started with my nutrition. I started back on my Juice Plus. This was the shock that my system needed. That burst of nutrition restored my entire system, giving my body what it needed. My energy level increased, which improved my quality of sleep, which in turn stimulated my metabolism, changing my cravings from fast food to healthy meals. The decision to start Juice Plus again shifted me back to myself again. It was just the change that I needed because I had to take care of myself. I could give my best to others, and that's what I wanted to do, my family and my school community. And so what I love about Juice Plus is that it's one way that I can demonstrate self-love. It's easy for me to flood my body with over 30 fruits and vegetables daily. And it is absolutely amazing to be a part of a community that has the passion to share opportunities that change people's lives physically, mentally, and financially. I consider my Juice Plus business as my love ministry, encouraging self-love and helping people to help people. Thank you.
All right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great story. My name's Deanne Broderson. Thank you for sharing that, Patricia. I live on a farm in central Missouri in the middle of the deep freeze, and I have the very distinct privilege of introducing my partner, my teammate, and my dear friend, Janae Bartz. Many of you on here know her because we've been doing this together for about a decade and a half. And so to know her is to love her, and she's going to love on you. But what I love about her story is I had found out about Juice Plus just shortly after I'd met Janae. We were almost strangers, not quite. But she was a young woman, a young entrepreneur, and she had a vision and a goal for her life. And just miraculously, God brought us together and Juice Plus at the same time. And Juice Plus was a big part of that vision that she had as a younger woman. And she's going to tell you about that, how this business can meet you where you are in your life. And I love that about her story. So Janae, take it away.
Thank you, Deanne. Love you.
Love you too.
Well, I'm Janae Bartz, a senior sales coordinator from St. Robert, Missouri. I joined the Juice Plus mission 14 and a half years ago. I was loving the products and having awesome health experiences. So I decided to go with my friend, Deanne, to a Juice Plus boot camp to learn more about the company. I was so inspired that weekend. My eyes were opened to what opportunity I had right in front of me. You see, when I said yes to this company, I was single and operating my own massage therapy business. I was starting to get burnt out and wasn't sure how long my body was going to last in that profession. I knew that I had always wanted to get married, have children, be home with them, and still make money. I saw this mission as a way to fulfill that dream. I put in the work, and built up a great monthly income. 3 years later, I met my husband, and today we have a 5-year-old girl and a 17-month-old boy. Because I said yes 14 and a half years ago, followed our Juice Plus system, and continue to follow the system, I was able to step back from a long massage work week to 4.5 days out of each month. Remember, it was my dream to be home with my future kids, right? I am still able to do that. I am so thankful that my friend shared Juice Plus with me, invited me to check out the company and be a part of this wonderful community. I thank God that He placed this loving environment in front of me, and I followed my heart. Dreams can come true if you just keep taking action steps. I have been home with my 5-year-old and 17-month-old the entire time. I will never take these years for granted because I know how quickly they go. What action steps do you need to make to have your dreams come true?
Thank you, Janae. Thank you, everybody. You all, I don't know about you, does anybody need a tissue to wipe a tear or something? Because from the minute Ashley shared all the way through, we have been touched. Our hearts have been touched. I pray that your heart has been touched to the point that we will never take it for this gift that we have of health and really of the mission. You know, it's twofold. Pat shared how Juice Plus gave her life back, gave her health back. And then we've heard how Juice Plus has allowed moms to stay home and make some better choices. So thank you, everybody. We love your stories. I'm so glad that this was recorded, that we can go back and listen again and share with others. And I just thank you again. And every day that when you have an opportunity to invite somebody to take a look, when you share your story, when you tell someone, I thought of you because, just remember, we're planting a seed. And every time we plant a seed and every time we care enough to follow up, we never know what that will do for someone who needs exactly what we have. We have a gift. May we offer it that way every single day. Thank you so much. Blessings, everyone. Have a super week as we shine the light for health and hope. We know people are praying. These are great stories. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good everybody.
So much.
Good night.
Thank you.
Awesome story.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Amazing.
Excellent job to everyone.
Great story.